Namaskar friends, welcome back to my channel. I am Presha. This is a core focused Vinyasa class. We're going to be working on strengthening our core, which is the most important part of our body to find strength, good posture and energy. So roll out your mat and let's get started. Now I repeat this often, core does not mean what we usually presume to be just the front part of our belly. No, it is also the lower part of your belly, your hip flexors, it is the back of your belly. So what goes around, think of it as a cylindrical shape. So the back and also the sides. Which means that if we have to work on those muscles, we have to work on different movements and postures which build strength all around, okay? So we're going to begin first in a seated pose as we usually do. Let's close the eyes while we sit tall and we relax the shoulders. Before starting any class, we take a moment to arrive on the mat by simply checking in with our breath. A few cleansing breaths in and out through your nose. In fact, let's take 3 mindful breaths together. Inhale with me deeply through your nose, then pause and exhale through the mouth. Inhale again and exhale out. One more time, inhale through your nose. Hold at the top just for a second and exhale through mouth. Wonderful. Now open your eyes. Let's get into it. We're going to start with first all fours, tabletop. Place your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Just a disclaimer, I have a little injury and a wrist pain in the left. So you might be seeing me doing variations of plank on my fists, but you can just be on your hands, okay? And even for now, I'm going to be on my fists. And even if you do have some wrist pain, this is the best way to modify plank or tabletop, any position where you have to be on your hands. So, lengthening through your back, take an inhale, arch your back and lift your tailbone. And exhale, press the mat and round, chin to your chest. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Again, inhale, arch. Exhale to round. Now come back to center, keep the length in the spine. We're going to hover the knees by lifting them an inch off the mat and hold for 5 counts, okay? Curl your toes, lift your knees and hold 5. Perfect. Keep drawing the belly in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, everyone. Bring your knees down. Wonderful. And now we're going to frame the hands down. I mean, if your hands were framed already, it's absolutely fine. You're just going to be there. And we're going to go into downward facing dog. So again, with my wrist pain, I'm just going to modify my downward dog by turning the fingers slightly out instead of pointing the fingers forward, okay? So, lifting through your hips and driving up with your back and your hips into a downward dog, stretching through the backs of your legs. Take an inhale to lift your legs up. Exhale, lower your heels. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Again, inhale, lift. Keep them lifted. Exhale, rock forward to a plank pose. And in your plank pose, we're going to make a variation, or we're going to do a variation of plank to challenge our anterior or front core muscles. So take a step forward with both your hands instead of stacking them under your shoulders. Good. Let your tailbone draw down towards your heels. Hollow your body and hold for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. With an exhale, bring the elbows down to a forearm plank. Good. Draw your belly in. Hold again. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your nose. Perfect. Now next, we are going to bring the thighs down, untuck the toes, roll the shoulders back, push the chest forward. Inhale in Sphinx pose. Exhale, lower the chest, extend your arms back, palms facing inward, fingers pointing back. Good. And inhale, lift your legs and your chest to locust pose. Now you're working on your back core muscles, so your posterior core muscles, to be very technical, okay? So again, cleansing breath through your nose and out through your nose. Good. Hands framing down next to your chest. Inhale, lift to cobra. And exhale to downward facing dog. Good. We're going to do that 2 more times, okay? And we're going to pick up the tempo here, so you can stay in downward dog. We're going to pick up the tempo here since this is a vinyasa class, so we move with our breath, right? So, but we also have to be mindful of not going too fast with the flow. We still want to take our time in every pose, okay? So, back to downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Frame the hands slightly forward in the variation of plank. Tailbone tucking down and under. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, forearm plank. Good. Again, inhale through your nose. Exhale to Sphinx, rolling shoulders back, chest forward. Inhale in Sphinx. Exhale, lower the chest, extend the arms back, set up for locust. Inhale, lift to locust, legs up, chest up. Exhale, lower the legs, hands next to your chest. Inhale, lift to cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale in downward dog. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, rock forward to variation of plank. Step forward with your hands. Tailbone tucking down and under. Beautiful. 1 more breath in. Exhale, elbows down, forearm plank. Inhale in forearm plank. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale in Sphinx. Exhale, lower the chest, set up for locust. Extend the arms back. Inhale, lift, locust. Exhale, lower, legs, hands next to your chest. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Wonderful job. Now from downward dog, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to the right tricep. Think of cat stretch. Press the floor away. Inhale, right leg up. Bend your knee and open your hip. Stack your right heel above the left hip. Exhale, knee to the midline. Hold it. Step your right foot forward. Come on your fingertips. Good. Inhale, stretch your arms up. High lunge. Woo. Keep the sink in that right knee. From high lunge, take your arms out. Good, palms facing down. Turn with your upper body, twist with your upper body to the right. Now you're working on your lateral core muscles, the side core muscles. Good, beautiful. Inhale in your twist. Exhale, come back to center, reach your arms up. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Good, exhale, hands down. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Modify the plank by framing the hands forward. Tuck your tailbone down and under. One more breath in. Exhale, forearm plank. Inhale in forearm plank. Exhale, lower down. Prepare for Sphinx. Inhale in Sphinx. Chest being pushed forward. Nice. Exhale, set up for Locust. Inhale in Locust. Exhale, lower down, hands down, next to your chest, legs down. Inhale to Cobra. Exhale to Downward Facing Dog. From Downward Dog, take an inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to the left tricep. Press the floor, think of cat stretch. Good, inhale, left leg up. Bend your knee, stack your left heel above the right hip. Exhale, knee to the midline. Step your left foot forward and come on your fingertips. Inhale, stretch your arms up, do a high lunge. Sink into that left knee. Good, inhale, stay here. Exhale, arms out, palms facing down, and twist with your upper body to the left. Perfect, inhale in that twist. Hi there. And back to exhale. And reaching arms up with an inhale. Fingers pointing up. Exhale, hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Now, inhale, rock forward to plank. Modifying the plank one more time, or finding the variation of it. Taking your tailbone, tucking your tailbone down and under. Inhale here. Exhale, forearm plank. Good. Inhale in forearm plank. Exhale, lower down. Prepare for Sphinx. Inhale in Sphinx, pushing the chest forward. Good job. And exhale, prepare for Locust. Extending the arms back. Inhale, lift. Legs up, chest up. Exhale, lower the legs, hands next to your chest. Inhale, lift up, Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. So as you can see that we worked on all the muscles which I was talking about, the cylindrical shape of your core. We worked on the anterior core, the posterior core, front and back in easy language. The sides when we took that twist. So this is our intention, to work on strengthening the whole circumference, okay? Back to downward dog. So inhale in downward facing dog. Now exhale, step your opposite foot behind the opposite hand and come down to a seat. We're going to take now a Navasana, another great pose to strengthen your core muscles. Lift your chest, bring your shins parallel to the mat, arms extending forward, lift your chin away from the chest, lift through your lower back, squeeze through your inner thighs, inhale through your nose. Good, now with an exhale, slowly lower down with your back. Good. Now from here, lie all the way down with your head down. Extend your legs up. Flex your feet. Keep your arms extended forward. So your legs are going to be perpendicular to the floor. You can feel this in your lower abdominal muscles now. Again, a great and essential part of strengthening the core. Now with the next inhale, just stay here. Exhale, lift your head and your shoulders off the mat. Beautiful, engaging and strengthening even more through the core. Whew. Inhale. Good. Now exhale, Just find momentum to go back to Navasana. Good. If you do Navasana with legs extended, you can do that as well. I personally like the variation of this or modification of this. Good, nice. Inhale. Exhale, cross your ankles, knees in. And just frame your feet down, hands down, and step back to downward facing dog. Inhale in downward dog. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Again, frame the hands forward, tailbone tucking in. Beautiful, one more breath in. Exhale, forearms down, forearm plank. Inhale in forearm plank. Exhale, set up for Sphinx. Inhale in Sphinx. Exhale, set up for Locust. Arms extended back, lift up with the next inhale, legs and chest. Inhale in Locust. Exhale, set up for Cobra. So hands next to your chest, legs down. Roll the shoulders back, inhale, lift to Cobra. And exhale to downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale in downward dog. Exhale, just like before, step your foot behind the opposite hand and bring your seat down, just making sure, yes, we are on time. Okay, so back to Navasana, what we did before. So lift through your chest, lift through your lower back, avoid slouching. And then actually use your hands under your thighs first, and then extend your shins forward, parallel to the floor, then arms forward, chin away from the chest. Inhale, stay here. Exhale, slowly lower down with your back, with your head. Extend your legs up, perpendicular to the floor. Flex your feet and extend your arms. Keep your arms extended forward. Good. Nice. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, lift your head and your shoulders. Good. Nice. Inhale, stay here. Now exhale, take your left hand to the right, next to the right hand. Imagine you were holding a ball between your hands. Good. Now try and keep your right shoulder off the mat. Ooh, working on your lateral core muscles, side core muscles now. And then take the ball to the left. Beautiful. Come back to center. Find momentum to find yourself. Ooh, back in Navasana. Inhale in Navasana. Exhale, cross your ankles, knees in, feet down, hands down, step back, downward facing dog. One more time, that sequence. Inhale, rock forward, modified, plank, hollow the body, tailbone tucking down and under. Exhale, stay in that plank. Good, one more time. Inhale. Exhale, forearms down, forearm plank. Inhale in forearm plank. Exhale, lower down, prepare for Sphinx. Inhale in Sphinx, chest being pushed forward. Good. Then with an exhale, set up for Locust. Arms extending back. Inhale, lift to Locust. Exhale, set up for Cobra. Hands next to your chest and your legs down. Inhale, lift to Cobra. And exhale to downward facing dog. Again, inhale in downward facing dog. One more time, exhale. Sit down by crossing your feet and come back to Navasana when you're ready. Then inhale in Navasana. Now just imagine the same medicine ball between your hands and take your hands to the right. Good. Perfect. Inhale, stay here. Exhale, ball to the left. Inhale, again, stay here. Exhale, hands to the center. Inhale in the center. Exhale, we're taking a half boat now. Slightly go back, extend your legs. Keep holding that medicine ball between your hands. Inhale, feel the turbulence in your front core muscles. Exhale, back to Navasana. Inhale in Navasana. Cross your ankles, exhale, knees in, frame your hands down, and step back to downward dog. Beautiful job, friends. Inhale, downward facing dog. And exhale, knees come down. Let's take a nice wide knee child's pose to slow down everything. We deserve it, don't we? Bring the forehead down. Big breaths in and out through your nose to slow down. Normalizing the heart rate. Observing how we are breathing. Honoring that the body now needs deep breaths in and out. Let's stay here for another 3 breaths. Beautiful. Lift your head up, walk your hands back, come down into a seat. Extend your legs forward. Coming into a Dandasana, flex your feet. Inhale, stretch and lift through your upper body, arms up. Good. Exhale, hinge forward. Catch the feet. Push the chest forward. Exhale, fold. Now, before we go into this pose and stay still, let's just take an inhale to lift and lengthen again. Just to find a little more depth in the pose. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, one more time. Lift, lift, lift. Exhale, fold. This is a great pose called as Paschimottanasana. Great way to stretch the entire posterior chain of your body, your legs, the backs of your legs, your calves, your hamstrings, lower back, middle and the upper back, everything in extension. One more breath. And exhale, undo this. Wonderful. Now from here, go ahead and feel free to take a Shavasana. As for me, I am going to close this practice by bringing the hands to the heart center. We're going to chant Om once to close and to seal this wonderful practice. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Om. Gratitude for showing up on the mat, finding time for self-care. We honor the self and the practice. Thank you. Gratitude for you as well for joining me and for practicing with me. I will see you again in another class. Until then, be well. Om Shanti.